Started out in '71 with the State Department, and I was in our Washington field office in Washington, D.C. We covered a territory just briefly that was fairly large at that time. It was all of the Caribbean and the Guyanas. When that went down, I was the regional, I told you, I was the regional director for diplomatic security. So,
But up there in Central America too. I mean,
Central and South, all of the American
Whoa.
republics. I was the regional director for diplomatic security for ARA, American Republics. I was in Saudi right after I abruptly left Beirut. I never.
That's early.
I was there from 82 to 84.
Okay.
When I was in India, Kabul was my constituent post. We're
Really?
getting far away. We'll
No,
get
but
to
what
that
year
later.
was that?
From 96 to 98. let's
Oh,
see.
that was an important time.
So I became the one responsible for Kabul for security.
Lost meaning killed?
Killed. An ambassador in Kabul was
Who do
killed.
Who do they figure killed him? On what side?
Well, but during the month I was there, the Secretary of Defense Cheney made a visit. He was going through all of South America, or no, he and I hooked up there.
You sort of, in a way, you have knowledge about what bombs do.
Oh, direct
Direct
firsthand.
knowledge.
That's one of my Beirut stories. I'll tell you next
Is that
time.
right?
That we got rocketed. one time,
Rocketed,
the
right.
embassy did in the world.
A large question, but I think you can answer it fairly quickly. Based on your, like I said, detective mindset, what evidence is there that there actually is a war on terror, aside from hearing it all the time on the media? Who has attacked us since 9/11? I mean,
Oh, and why haven't we been attacked? And is that because nobody wanted to, or is it because maybe there are, and I tend to believe the latter, that our efforts in counterterrorism and coordination with other countries, Iraq.
you don't think that Al Qaeda or whoever could get somebody in the United States and, with
I'm
a
amazed.
shoulder mounted missile and shoot down airplanes, or FedEx bombs in airplanes and blow them up? So, for example, why haven't they done that?
Taking a shoulder missile or something, that's small scale to.
Why wouldn't they do that? They could cripple air travel in the United States just like that.
A
few of those.
A lot of security is what's there, and a lot of security is a deterrent. We spent billions. Other countries have spent billions. We've changed our procedures. We've added layer on layer and layer. I'm saying it's a lot more difficult than it was.
It's easier than it was, in point of fact.
And a guy.
All you need is one guy and something in a suitcase to shoot down an airliner, and that's a fact, right? Isn't that a fact?
Sure.
Okay.
You got to get him. You got to get that guy with that equipment in the right spot.
Living near an airport. All he has to do is live at the end of the
He's
runway.
got to get in the country first.
That's a big problem, huh? You should hear yourself. Look at the border with Mexico.
All this is about is open borders between Mexico and America.
Oh, are you saying it's a problem to get one guy into the country?
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm saying it's a lot more difficult than it was.
It's easier than it was, in point of fact.
And a guy just.
Open borders without any controls, and there's no telling what could happen to this country.
And a guy just showing up
Right.
with his RPG
Right.
or with his law rocket, whatever it
His
is.
Stinger.
His Stinger.
Which we gave them hundreds of.
That's right.
Right. You have to have the mindset of sort of a detective. Isn't that pretty true? I mean, in order to prevent crime or terror or whatever, you've got to sort of be able to think like they do and be one step ahead of them.
Absolutely. It's
Right. We gave them Stingers, hundreds,
That's
maybe
right.
thousands of them,
That's
right?
right.
So how come one of those guys couldn't come here and shoot down an American airliner?
And I'm telling you, I told you I
He
am
couldn't
not.
get in.
I didn't say that.
Well, if he could get in with the missile, then he could do it.
You said with the missile. I said he couldn't get it. I said he could get in. You said then get in with the missile. Or is the missile already
He
there?
carries, you've got to sort of be able to think like they do and be one step ahead of them.
And that's the the priority is. You said with the missile. I said he couldn't get it. I said he could get in. You said then get in with the missile, or is the missile already? You said with the missile. I said he couldn't get it. I said he could get in. I said then get in with the missile. I said he couldn't get it. I said he could get in. I said he could in with the missile. I said he could get in. You said then get in with the missile, or is the missile already? You said with the missile. I said he couldn't get it. I said he could get in. You said then get in with the missile, or is the missile already?